People of Reddit, what is the best unexplained mystery? The dancing plague of 1518 was a case of dancing mania that occurred in Strasbourg in July 1580. Around 400 people took to dancing for days without rest and, over the period of about 1 month, some of those affected collapsed or even died of heart attack, stroke, or exhaustion. Historical documents, including physician notes, cathedral sermons, local and regional chronicles, and even notes issued by the Strasbourg City Council are clear that the victims danced. It is not known why these people danced, some even to their deaths. The Camden Wonder in England, 1660. A 70-year-old man named William Harrison was walking a few miles to the next village when he disappeared. Later, they found his clothes covered in blood, including his hat, which looked like it had been slashed open. Harrison's servant, John Perry, pleads guilty to the act and is executed along with his brother and their mother. 2 years later, William Harrison returns to his village alive, having found his way back to England on a ship from Portugal. The guy claims to have been sold into slavery in Turkey, but the story makes no sense because how would Turkish slavers get to England? And even then, why would they capture a frail old man to do slave labor? To this day, nobody has any idea why the servant confessed to murder they didn't commit, or what actually happened to Harris. The Devil's Footprints. Hoof-shaped footprints in the snow in South England that went for up to 100 miles. The footprints went over houses, haystacks, rivers and even rooftops instead of going around them. Wikipedia source says, it appears on Thursday night last, there was a very heavy snowfall in the neighborhood of Exeter and the south of Devon. On the following morning the inhabitants of the above towns were surprised at discovering the footmarks of some strange and mysterious animal endowed with the power of ubiquity, as the footprints were to be seen in all kinds of unaccountable places on the tops of houses and narrow walls, in gardens and courtyards, enclosed by high walls and palings, as well in open fields. The 1962 Alcatraz escape. I really hope they managed to escape even though they were criminals, because I don't think they ever injured anybody. I am very interested in crime that requires smart thinking and where nobody gets injured by the criminals. It was deemed likely that they got swept out to sea, but the Mythbusters did prove that it was possible for them to have made it to shore. There were rumors that head of the FBI, J. Edgar Hoover, was a cross-dresser. One day the actress Vivian Vance came to visit the FBI. Years later the visitor logs were checked. Vivian Vance was not in them. Lol. Even if not true, it is hilarious. The Codex Gigas. Supposedly the Devil's Bible. It's been mysteriously saved multiple times from burning buildings. For example, it was chucked out of burning building from the 4th floor or something. But the catch is that a single person can't carry it. It weighs several hundred pounds and no one was in the building. Nobody knows where it's been originated. Also, it's reported that there's evidence in the handwriting and ink that the entire book was written within a very short period of time, like a week or something. But the book is huge, should have taken years to write. Really interesting stuff. Edit. Also, as someone mentioned, according to analysis, it seems as though the entire book was written by one monk. This is significantly less creepy than the other things here, but I'm going to go with the Kryptos sculpture at the CIA headquarters. The sculpture was created in 1990 by Jim Sanborn and consists of 4 parts. The first 3 parts were decrypted in 1993, but the 4th part remains a mystery 25 years later. It's gotten worldwide attention from cryptanalysts, but it still hasn't been solved. The odd thing is that Sanborn doesn't have much of a background in code breaking or cryptanalytics, yet he still created a code that has stumped the best experts in the world. D.B. Cooper. In 1971 some guy nobody knew walked into an airport, gave fake identification and proceeded to board the plane. Mid-flight he revealed he had a bomb and asked for a ransom. When the plane landed, he was given $50,000 cash, 3 parachutes and a flight to Mexico. Just between Oregon and Washington. He jumped out, deployed the parachutes and was never seen again. If you liked this video, check out the first one of this series, and don't forget to subscribe for more upcoming fun.